What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Team Fish Knuckles YouTube channel. Now, today we have a PTCGO tournament series, and I know usually I just skip the introduction and go straight to the first video or the first round, but I accidentally deleted the first round. I'm pretty sure we won and against an Evolve deck, so instead of going over our first round, we're actually going to go over the deck and what we use. Now, this deck is the Vileplume Toolbox deck. That got second place at Orlando Regionals. And if you don't know, me and James Horvath have been playing the same deck list this whole way through, and we will continue this trend. So we both played the deck list. I don't think he did that very well with his side, but you'll see how I did for sure. So far, we have gotten 9th, top 8. And this is the third series. Yeah, this is the third. This is the third one. I can't remember. We're actually out of the fourth one already. And if you don't know about the PTCGO tournament series, I'll leave a link down below in the description if you want to join it and if you want to participate in these tournaments. Like I said, we just started number 4, and this one is going to be expanded. But this time around, we are playing standard, and like I said, we're playing the Vileplume Toolbox deck. Now, Vileplume has the Irritated Pollen, making where both players cannot play the item cards, and of course, we're going to use Forest of Giant Planets to get your grass Pokemon out in the first turn. So, you can auto-exclaim Vileplume on the first turn, which is fantastic. Now, you're going to notice that this deck does not play Floatstone. When Vileplume first started off, everybody played Floatstone, you're good to go, and that's how you give free retreat to your Pokemon. But now we have Manaphy. Manaphy has an Aqua Tube. Each of your Pokemon has any water energy attached to it, has no retreat cost. So, basically, our Pokemon have a free retreat if they have a water energy attached, and this can be done with the 4 rainbows or 2 water energies. Now, that might seem very low, but it's perfect. It's good. You're going to have enough, especially with Ninja Boy. Ninja Boy allows you to switch out your Pokemon, your base Pokemon, and switch everything over, including damage, any effects, special conditions, all that good stuff. So at any moment, you can switch out like a Glaceon for Lugia, or Lugia for Regice, or Regice for Magearna, whatever you want to. The only thing you can't do is switch out a Vileplume for Jolteon or something like that, because only for basic Pokemon. And this will keep your energies in play and be able to switch between attackers fairly easily. Now, all these Pokemon have really different purposes. Now, in this list, we could have included a Beedrill EX, but I don't think at the time I had one. And we didn't think it was going to be that good. Now, Beedrugs, you'll see throughout these videos that it is very needed. Beedrugs has an attack that discards 2 tools on your opponent's side of the field. So let's say your opponent has a Garbodor in play. Alright? If you can get a Beedrill out, use it. You can get pop 2 tools off and be good to go. He's an EX, so he's very hard. He's not hard to knock out, but he does have more HP than Machino. So he doesn't get knocked out fairly easy. And once this happens, once you knock the tool off, Vileplume's in play forever. Your opponent can't. I mean, they could Hex and then drop a tool, but to have both those cards in their hand is very unlikely. And a lot of people aren't playing Hex in their Garbodor lists because they have already Garbodor, so why do you need Hex? Unless you're scared of Giratina. But yeah, if you can pull the Beedrill Vileplume off, yeah, then you're good to go. But you can also get a Turn 1 Vileplume. It'd be fine that way. And some of the decks that even play, like Garbodor to shut off Vileplume, don't play Ranger. And the reason why Ranger is such a big deal is because of Jolteon. A lot of these Garbodor decks play just basic Pokemon like Evolve, like the deck that just won regionals. I don't think it played Ranger. I think the first and second place list didn't play Ranger. Now Flash Rate does 70 and makes where base Pokemon cannot hurt it. And not only Jolteon, that's only for base Pokemon. We have Regice as well. Regice has that Resistance Blizzard 70 and make where no EX Pokemon can hurt it. So the interesting thing about Jolteon, or the bad thing about Jolteon, is if your opponent is playing a Mega deck, like let's say Mega Rayquaza, right? They play Rayquaza and Mega Rayquaza. Well, they can actually Mega Evolve to get out of Jolteon, but with Regice, they cannot get out of that, which is fantastic. And that's why Resistant Blizzard is such a strong attack, and I don't think it's used as much in the game. Now, I know I did cover a Regice Glaceon deck, which I think is a fantastic deck. I think it's really strong, and I think people will try to figure a way how to play that deck. I think it's a really good deck. Just counter both evolutions and all Pokemon EX. I know you still struggle against Greninja, well, not Greninja, that's an evolution. What am I talking about? Yeah, I mean, I can't think of anything really like. So basic non-EX is what hurts you, right? I guess Baby Volcanion, but you're water type, so you hit for weakness. Fright Night Evital, Baby Evital, all this stuff can hit you, but they're not doing too much damage against Regice. So that's the key thing to note with the good thing about Regice, right? So let's look at everything else. Like I said, everything has its place. We already talked about Glaceon just a little bit. Curse Raid makes where no evolution Pokemon can hurt you. And we also have Mew EX. Now, Mew EX has that versatile making where you can use any Pokemon to play the attacks of any Pokemon to play as long as he has the necessary energies. And this is fantastic because sometimes, and you're going to see these in multiple games, I can copy my opponent's attacks and take some easy knockouts that way. It's a very, very cool attack, and you can abuse it any way you want to if you have the necessary energies, which is very easy with these rainbows and the DCEs. Alright, so the deck is going to play Lugia. Deep Hurricane is a great ender, but if I was going to cut a Beedrill to this deck, I might cut the Lugia. Deep Hurricane does 80. The stadium card I play, this attack does 70 more damage, so it does 150. Discard the stadium card, so you get Flash Ray, and then Deep Hurricane, pretty much knock out anything in the game, which is fantastic. And like I said, this is an end game attack, but if you want Beedrill, I think this is one of the cards you can cut. Of course, 3 Shaman, we want to set up ASAP. Now, you might be saying 3 Shaman is bad because you fill your bench up, but remember, you played Ninja Boy. You swap those out at any moment, which is fantastic. We do have Jirachi with the Stardust. Now, Stardust is going to help us a lot against the Giratina deck. You can use Mew, copy Stardust attack, and be good to go if you're worried about Giratina. And also, you can use Jirachi overall. Jirachi discards a special energy and makes it where your opponent cannot hurt this Jirachi no matter what, unless you use Mew. Then they can Lyson and Jirachi hit that way, but Stardust is such a strong attack against his Giratina decks. Now we also have Magearna. Magearna, Mystic Arc, prevent all effects of your opponent's attacks except damage done to each of your Pokemon that have Metallurgy attached to it. And Soul Blaster does 120. Once again, this could be an end gamer. 120 is very strong. You can maybe hit somebody for Steel Weakness and do 240, or you can copy of Mew, use Magearna for 240 to hit for Psychic Weakness if needed. And that's the cool thing about Mew. You can either use Mew or the regular attacker to abuse weakness. But the key thing about this Magearna, and I know every time I talk about Magearna, I'm like, hey, it's not really needed, it's not that good. But Magearna actually counters Jirachi. So you play all these special energies like the Rainbow, the DCE, and stuff like that. But if you have a Magearna on a plate and you have a special energy attached to your, Rainbow attached to your Jolteon, they can't actually discard those energies and they cannot become immune because Stardust only works when it pops off an energy, which is fantastic. And I think this is a really good. You're gonna see later on these videos that Magearna is gonna become MVP in some matches. He's gonna save us in a bunch of games, which is fantastic. And yeah, that's all the Pokemon in there. Like I said, different situations, different attackers. If I could cut one Pokemon, it would definitely be a Lugia for Beedrill after playing these games. We played 7 rounds, and I would instantly cut Lugia for Beedrill. I know it's really good. I know Lugia's good, don't get me wrong. But I definitely want a Beedrill EX in the deck. Alright, so 2 Love Ball to set your Pokemon with 90 HP or less, which is Oddish, Gloom, Jirachi. 4 Trainers Ball, 4 Ultra Ball, just maximum consistencies. We're trying to get that turn 1 Vileplume to shut down our opponent. 2 Light Cinder, which I think is great in the deck. Sometimes I want a third one. We don't play VS Seeker, obviously, because Vileplume isn't play. But Lysander is such a good card. So I might want a third one, but space issues is the problem. 4 in, 4 Sycamore, I think this is fine. You need maximum draw support counts. You could cut a third Sycamore down. You could cut down to 3 Sycamores for a third Lysander. I would 100% support that decision. But the only problem is sometimes you might draw the AKA 4 Sycamore, and it's now a third Lysander, and so you might be in a bad situation, but I think you're fine with just a 4 in and 3 Shaman. You draw so much already, I think you'll be A-okay. Now, 4 Star Plants, you want this turn 1 to get the Vileplume out ASAP. 4 DCE, 4 Rainbow, and 2 Water Energy. Now, we do play the 2 more Water Energy because Regice is your main attacker. I mean, I didn't make this list, but I mean, that's why they played it. You can Resistance Blizzard, and you want to try to get this off because Resistance Blizzard is your best attack in this game. Just makes it where no EX Pokemon card 2 is so strong. It counters the Megas and the regular EXs. And there you go, guys. There's the Vileplume toolbox deck. And like I said, we are playing 7th round with this. Unfortunately, I did not record. I mean, I did record game 1, but when I went to go check on it, it was actually a Mega Gardevoir game. And I was like, this is not the right deck. What happened? And I deleted it, and I can't find it in my recycle bin. So I must have, like, for real, deleted it. Unfortunately, we will not have 3.1. We'll have 3.2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and if we advance to top 8, why maybe top 8, top 4 in the finals, who knows? We'll have to see what happens, guys, but each one of these videos are going to be uploaded today. They're going to be about an hour between each other, so guys, if you want to watch these ASAP, you'll have to sit and wait. I don't upload them all at once and just like have them all just crammed in there, but each title will have like, it'll say like it'll say Vial Box versus blah blah blah. And so if you want to watch certain matchups, you can watch those. If you want to skip certain matches, you can do that as well. I will say some games are better than others. It's hard to say. Now I know the last game was really really good. Like that's probably one of my like best games playing this deck is like the last game number 7. That's the before Top Cut. That's definitely my best game. But guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. And like I said, the next tournament series is going to be expanded, and I wonder what we are going to play. That's the big question. We might already played some games, and I wonder what our record is. I can't tell. But guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Hit that subscribe button. We are at 6,700 subscribers. We are so close to 7,000. It'd be amazing to hit this before the end of December. But guys, have a great day, and hopefully enjoy this Saturday's videos. I did work hard on these, and you actually see a transition between me from my old house to my apartment as well, which is pretty funny. But guys, have a great day. Alrighty, bye. Alright guys, I just want to give a quick shout out to our 3 sponsors, 60 Cards, Yeti Gaming, and the Pokemon Company International. Links to everything will be down below in the description. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Alrighty.